everyone, YouTubers. My name is Misha from Bookie Books, and this is my cupboard under my stairs. Today I'm going to do a September wrap-up and tell you guys what books I have read this month. I won't go through the books that I've bought this month, because if you watched the old videos, you know that I've bought a lot of books this month, and we'll be here all day if I show you the amount of books I've bought this month. So I'll just tell you the books that I've read in the month of September. I got through a total of, wait for it, this is mind-shattering, earth-moving, wait for it, 5 books. Yes, 5 books, that is it folks, 5 books. I know it's crap, but I've been busy, working, looking after my son, my husband, and him, that's Colby, and eating chocolate, lots and lots of chocolate, which takes up a lot of time. So I haven't had a chance to read books, but I've read a total of 5. So the first book I read this month was by Jennifer L. Armstrong. Let's call her Armstrong. White Hot Kiss. I read it on my Kindle. It was a really good read. I love good old Jennifer. I really do. This woman could wee in a bottle, and I would buy the bottle and put it just there. Yeah, I will do that. I might even sniff it and put it there. I love her, I really do. I own everything she writes, I'll buy, because I know it's going to be good. And this book did not disappoint. You follow a girl called Leela, who is half gargoyle, I think it is, gargoyle, we'll call it that, and demon. She kisses. Everybody she kisses, she takes their souls, and she'll eat their souls as she kisses them. So you can imagine she doesn't go around kissing many people. She meets a guy, and he is a demon, so he has no soul for her to suck out. They become good friends. He begins to protect her for some unknown reason, which I'm not going to tell you what. People and demons are trying to kill her, so she is trying to figure out why demons are trying to kill her and what his role in everything is. But through that, they kind of fall in love. It's a really good book. If I can find the trailer for this, I'll leave it down below. It is a really good book. I love this woman. Read the book. It's good. Then I read Holly Black, The Deepest Park of the Forest. This was such a good book. It's my first Holly Black book that I've ever read. I know. I hear you all sigh. Everybody's read Holly Black apart from me. But it was so good. It is a fairy tale, a modern day fairy tale. It's got in it knights, it's got in it princesses, it's got in it witches and boys with big horns, and it's so good. You follow, I will leave the link for this down below, because the video for this is really good. You follow a young girl called, I completely forgot her name. Oh, her brother's called Ben, and her name is Hazel. And they live in this tiny little village, and in this village there is a forest, and in that forest there is a coffin, and in the coffin there is a boy, a horned boy that has been in there for years and centuries, and everybody's grown up with him and they make stories about him, but nobody knows how he actually got there. One day he wakes up, but he's gone. Nobody knows where he's gone. So the coffin's been smashed open and he's gone, but nobody knows why. If you want to know why, read the book. It is a really good book. I love this book. Loved it. I also read Maggie, good old Maggie Sinner. Right, this is the spin-off to the Shiver series. So if you haven't read those, I would read those before you read this book. You follow Cole and Isabel, who are now living in LA, and how they're trying to get their relationship to work. It's a good book. It's a good book, yeah. I also, I read, so sad. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. So sad. I sobbed through this book. I absolutely sobbed. It is such a well-written, thoughtful, inspiring book. If you want to feel happy and joyful, I wouldn't read this book. But if you want something to think about and to contemplate your place in life, I would read this book. It was part of the Buddy-a-thon challenge, and this was one of the books recommended to me, and I'm so glad I read it. You follow another girl called Hazel, obviously not the same girl, but a girl called Hazel, and she had cancer. But she she's going to die from it, and they're just kind of prolonging her life. She's at a meeting with other young people. She meets a guy who doesn't have cancer anymore. He's in remission, and it's about their relationship, and it's such a good book. Such a good book. The end I didn't see coming. Good book. And then and I read Looking for Alaska, also by John Green. First Friend, First Girl, Last Words. Who is Alaska? Ha, I hear you say. Read the book and find out. You follow a group of, a group of young people who have started college and about their journey and their adventures in college. And you're going to ask yourself who or what Alaska is, but for that you need to find out. There was a twist in this book that I wasn't expecting. I was kind of shocked. So I was like, oh, no. Yeah, I was kind of shocked. But the book itself was quite slow, and it took a while for it to take off. And every now and again I did think to myself, oh, am I going to finish it? I did. It was a good read. Don't think I'm going to read it again, if I'm honest. What I like about it is the way it's written. Instead of chapters, they're written in days. Days before. Days after. 66 days before. But it doesn't tell you what until you actually get to the reason why it's counting down. Very, very good book. I am a fan of John Green now. Good book. Don't know if I'm going to read it again. Then lastly, I've just finished Delirium by Lauren Olivia. This book is written by the same author that wrote Before I Fall, which I've got there, which I haven't read yet. This book is about love, and I always enjoy reading about love and love stories and people falling in love. This book was very slow to the very end. It was very, very slow, but the concept of it I liked. I liked the way that love is a infectious disease, and if you were offered the cure, would you take it? The whole book is based on that, but they do it in the way where you're brought up believing that love is something you should never do, never should happen to you, because if it is a disease. And what happens if you challenge that? Read it and find out, folks. Read it and find out. Okay, that is it. That's all the books I've read in September. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you all and love you all soon. Bye.